Yields are lower this morning as the stock rally quietly continues. Not as strong as it was yesterday. Yesterday, definitely a strong day. But right now, as I speak to you, we've got the S&P up just short of 0.5%. NASDAQ up 0.4%. The Dow is just above the flat line, and the Russell is actually still down 0.2%. Mortgage applications are at their lowest levels in 20 years. That data came out earlier this morning, but we are seeing yields lower right now with the 2-year yield down 5 basis points, the 5-year down 4, the 10-year yield back below 3% at 297 down 4 basis points, 30-year also down 4 basis points. Recessionary predictive yield curve inversions continue. Remember, it's not guaranteed, but that is something that a lot of analysts look at. Now, we've got the Bank of Japan tonight. So one of the two big interest rate decisions for this week. Remember, we got a Fed decision next week here in the U.S., but the Bank of Japan is focused on the rate fixing. At least Bank of Japan watchers are. They're likely to stick with their previous policy, according to analysts, but you will be watching for any indication that they're going to either widen that band on their yield fixing or possibly start tapering on asset purchases, maybe at the next meeting. No one's really looking for that at this point, but Japan has shown an inflation rate change of above 2% for 2 consecutive months now. Actually, interesting on the inflation front, Canadian inflation reached a new high at up 8.1% earlier this morning. Now, looking ahead, some interesting earnings today after the close: Tesla, Discover Financial, Las Vegas Sands, and United Airlines. Tomorrow before the open, AT&T, Philip Morris, Union Pacific, and Tractor Supply Company in terms of data. Tomorrow is that ECB rate decision, the second of the two big central banks that are deciding on interest rate policy this week. And then in the U.S., we get continuing jobless claims, the Conference Board's leading index of economic indicators, and then the Philly Fed. Tomorrow evening, we get Japanese inflation data.